What's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99, hashtag CB99 Talks. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm back with my Terence Crawford, Amir Khan post-fight thoughts. Amir Khan, oh man, what the hell was he doing, man? I don't care what anybody says, man. This was a quit. This was a quit, in my opinion. He quit in the 6th round after a low blow. And before we talk about why he did it, let's just talk about the fight, though, man. Like, looking at the fighter's eyes, looking at the fighter's body language, you can really tell when they had enough, or you can really tell when they bit off more they can chew, or whenever they just feel like, oh, I'm out of my element now. Either they lost something along the way, or they just really feel like they're in there with a fighter that's levels above them. I saw all that in Amir Khan on Saturday night. From the jump, a guy like Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford isn't a guy that you can outbox. You know what I mean? You're better off trying to knock him out. But I really felt like Terence Crawford winning this fight, knowing exactly what Amir Khan was going to do. I know Amir Khan is a pretty good boxer, but there's something about his style that's more speed dependent, and he's not really a guy that's going to make those adjustments or kind of wait and step in with counters or kind of step back and study you. Terence Crawford is more of a guy who uses quickness and not speed. He's quick to react and pull the trigger and be first, or he's quick to capitalize on your mistake with his timing and his that quick little reflex he has. And that's what he was able to do from the jump. He was able to, from the first round, kind of size Amir Khan up, kind of take a step back every time Amir Khan would try to step in. He would kind of nullify his speed by being out of range, completely out of range. And, he was able to step in with his own accurate shots. The accuracy is what knocks Khan out if you're a guy like Terence Crawford. It doesn't have to be straight, hard shots, which could knock him out. But, I mean, if you're a guy that's a little bit smaller, moving up like Terence Crawford, the accuracy is just as dangerous. And he caught Amir Khan in that first round with a good right hand. But when the left hook landed right on the chin, it just dropped him and put him right on his ass. And that right there showed me that my prediction was wrong. He's gonna be out of there early, But Amir Khan, man, like, that's the thing, man. It's just the chin. He could have been something bigger, but it was just his chin. And I think there was a point in like the second and third round where he knew that he was thinking mostly about his chin, because Terence Crawford was just landing at will at points. There were points where he would kind of step back and let Amir Khan think he was going to land something, and he would come back with his jab. And that was how he stopped the speed. That's one way of stopping speed, a good timing jab, which he was ramming right down the middle, straight up the middle, straight down the pipe on Amir Khan. And then, man, like in rounds 4 and 5, whenever Terence Crawford, like I said in my breakdown, when he starts to land to the body, that's really gonna set up the bigger headshots. When he started tearing into Amir Khan's body, you could really see the reaction on Amir Khan's face. There was like a big left hook and right hand that Amir Khan got hit with in like the 4th or 5th round, and it was almost like he kind of just surrendered to the ropes, and just kind of let Terence Crawford move in. And Terence Crawford, he was just landing some good right hands up top, man. Jabs, right hands, switching back and forth from southpaw to orthodox. And the way he was doing it wasn't really like he did it in the past fights. It was just like one minute he's jabbing him with the left, then all of a sudden when Amir Khan is taking a step back, then he's in the southpaw stance, trying to set up that check right hook, and then he's landing a straight left down the middle. So his footwork, his switch hitting from southpaw to orthodox was another good way of how you confuse a speedy fighter. The speedy fighter can't really get in and out because he's thinking about the footwork. He doesn't want to get countered, especially a guy like Amir Khan. He doesn't want to step in and get knocked out. So he was really having trouble trying to set anything up and just land flurries. He couldn't set any traps or land any flurries because Terence Crawford was already timing him. He had him figured out from the jump, and that's what kind of led to what happened in the 6th round. I think, of course, it was a low blow that Terence Crawford landed, but it was unintentional. He didn't mean to land it. And I think that was kind of the moment where it hit him, and he was just like, he kind of grimaced, and he was like, okay, this might be the way out. This might be the way out. And do I think he overreacted and was kind of looking for a way out? Yes, I do. And do I think he quit? Yes, I do. Because I think at that moment when he quit, they were trying to look for a DQ for Terence Crawford. But you can't do that, man, because first off, there was never a warning for a first low blow. and you could, like I said, this was unintentional, so it would have been like at most Terence Crawford would got a warning, and then if he got hit again, he might have got another warning or he got a point taken, and maybe by the third or fourth he would have got DQ'd, but he couldn't have got DQ'd off of just one low blow. So my thing was they were hoping for that. He was hoping for that, but instead Virgil Hunter, his trainer, he just went on and stopped the fight because he could see it in Amir Khan's eyes that he didn't want to fight no more, and that kind of backfired on him. But like I said, they wanted to either they either kind of wanted to go to the cards, I think, with the technical decision, which would have been stupid to me. But instead, he got what he asked for. He wanted the way out, and Terence Crawford got the TKO win. Like I said, it wasn't anything spectacular at that moment. I think the early rounds were good. Terence Crawford was really putting on a good boxing lesson against a guy like Amir Khan, but Amir Khan, like I said, he really didn't want to be there after like the fourth round, and he was kind of looking for that way out. Even saying, I think he kind of said he hurt his hand in one of the rounds, was complaining about a hand, I think. And he, like I said, he just kind of wanted that way out of the fight. Um, but overall, man, like don't take anything away from Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford really wanted to fight, and I think, like I said, he was. I was telling somebody else he was disgusted in the fact that he quit, and even at the post press fight conference, Amir Khan did. He said he didn't quit, but of course he did. If you can't continue because of a low blow. But the referee, like always, you get 5 minutes. He didn't even take the 5 minutes. They just went on and quit. If he would have taken the 5 minutes and then wanted to continue, that would have told us that, hey, he really wants this. But instead of you just let your corner decide for you and they stop the fight, that lets me know that you don't have it anymore. So, man, from here, man, a guy like Amir Khan, you got your last chance and you kind of wasted it. And you kind of wasted everybody's time because overall, it turned out to be an average fight. Again, not knocking Terence Crawford, but it definitely turned out to be a fight that I wouldn't I would say would have been worth the money for pay-per-view, and I think Amir Khan on his part, he kind of messed that up by going out the way he did. If you're a fighter, man, you want to go out on your back. If you are going to lose, I'd rather you go out on your back like you did against Canelo than just say, oh, I'm quitting from a low blow. You know what I mean? So overall, I just think that was kind of disappointing on the fans' part. At, at the same time, on Crawford's part, but from here, man, Amir Khan, he just got to step out of the way, man. Just got to step out of the way. You think retirement or, cash out with the Kell Brook fight. Even then, like, I'm not big on that fight anymore because he kind of showed me, you know, he kind of showed me now what he really wants to do in the ring, and that's not really, it's not perform. But yeah, man, from here for Terence Crawford, like I said, I want to see him fight Danny Garcia. I want to see that fight. If the Spence Crawford fight is still trying to marinate, I want to see him break the ice with the Danny Garcia fight somehow, some way, But again, Amir Khan out of the picture. But yeah, from here, man, for Terence Crawford, it's got to be these PBC welterweights. Nobody wants to see a Luis Collazo fight now. I know I don't at this point. Um, who are some other guys? Some of these guys in the WBO rankings, like I can't even think of their names right now, man. So from here, man, if you want these accolades for being the best pound for pound fighter at welterweight, now you got to go for these PBC fighters, man. And like many people, I kind of think Terence Crawford made a mistake by signing like a three-year deal, maybe like a 6 more fight deal with Top Rank. He should have kind of went the Mikey Garcia route, just kind of became a free agent, and called his own shots and just kind of been able to, we have to jump over here, fight the zone, fight PBC fighters, put himself in that position because all of the belts are over on the PBC side, man. And to prove you the best, you got to have a Porter, you got to have a Spence, you got to have a Thurman, you got to have a Garcia, you got to have any of these guys, man. You got to have any of these guys on your resume right now. Shit, you even got to maybe have a Ugas on there to kind of set you up for something. You know what I mean? Even if you had like a Ugas that could kind of help us gauge you that you need to be in there with that you can handle these full-fledged welterweights. That's how I feel. But yeah, man, from here, like I said, overall, this Crawford Khan fight, it wasn't something we really asked for, and it turned out to be a good skillful showing at, to a certain extent for Terence Crawford, just to see how he can mentally break somebody. But again, man, it wasn't something that I would pay for. The Errol Spence Mikey Garcia fight to me was a little bit more impressive, man. But yeah. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you thought of the fight. You know, was rated on a scale of 1 to 10. Was it something that you really rate like highlight reel worthy for Terence Crawford? Of course not. But what do you think Amir Khan should do from here? Terence Crawford, do you want to see him fight Danny Garcia? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hashtag CB99 Talks. Cowboy Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.